Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to July watercolor month, and this is day 1 of my 31-day watercolor challenge. And today we are creating a beautiful butterfly greeting card. So grab your paints and let's get started. So for this card we are going to need watercolor paper, of course. This is a 300 GSM paper, and we need a pencil to draw, a watercolor pencil in the color brown. This is optional, and a round brush. And then I'm using my Daniel Smith watercolors. I have water and a tissue. So first I'm lightly going to sketch the butterfly. You can even use a stencil and trace it on your paper. So I'm just lightly sketching this out, and I'm going to erase all the extra pencil lines that we do not require. Once you're happy with the drawing of the butterfly, we are now going to get started with the painting. So for this painting, I want to give a very faded background to this butterfly. So I'm not going to go inside the butterfly, so just painting around it, basically in at the bottom of the butterfly and on the top. So we are not actually covering the sides. So I'm lightly using this very light wash of brown, which I already had on my palette. You can use any colors that you have. And the technique is lightly to just stroke out the light wash of brown color. And then we will slowly add darker value of the same brown. I'm not fully covering the top and the bottom, so as you can see it looks more of a paint which is dripped down the wall. So we want that effect only. We don't want to fill up the whole space. So I'm just concentrating the brown a little more near the butterfly, so which means at the bottom and on the top. And I like to use this technique of just vertically holding the paper for a second or two, so that the water, the paint drips off naturally. And I do the same on the top side. We just need a little, just for a second or two. And you can intensify by adding darker shades of brown and mix it a little bit of black as well if you want. So here I also splattered some dots with the same brown, and we let it dry. After it is dried, we are using this beautiful sap green color. I love this color, and I am using a medium consistency of the paint. It's not too watery, it's not too thick. And I'm just creating some borders and some, I'm not fully covering the whole butterfly. I'm leaving some spaces at the bottom of each wing. And then I will slowly add to the same green. I'm going to add blue to make it a little cooler blue kind of a shade. So it's kind of an aqua green blue shade. And when I drop this color while the first is still wet, so it blends really nicely. This is what we are looking for. We want a nice blend of both the colors. So make sure you add this color, the second color, when the first one is still wet. So here I am just intensifying the blue a little bit, because I just want the effect that the wings should be, darker at the bottom. And I'm using the same color in the center body of the butterfly and just finishing it off with some splatter. Now I'm going to use this watercolor pencil by Faber-Castell. This is optional, but I like to use it when the watercolor is still wet, because then the pigmentation of the pencil is really nice and it glides on very smoothly. But this is optional. You can use a marker as well, and any crayon as well for watercolors. So I like to use this a lot when the color is still wet. And I'm just outlining it here, everything, and then I'm just going to put some patterns on the butterfly wings so that it looks cuter. We are anyways not painting any realistic butterflies, so it doesn't matter whatever patterns you like, you can just put them on the card. And with a clean brush and just water, I'm just smudging off this pencil a little bit, just very little, so that it looks very merged with the background. Now it's time for the final thing, which is to write your text for the card. And I like to use a scale to just have a guidance where I am writing. So I am writing on this, thinking of you. You can write anything, and after that I am going to use the marker to do the final writing. And final touches with the white gel pen and a black marker in case if you want more contrast. So I'm just adding this here, and with this we are finally finished with the card. Erase all the pencil lines if you see any, and you have this beautiful easy watercolor card for any occasion. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my tomorrow's videos with day 2 of watercolor. Bye bye.